The following message has been co-signed by the Divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful night, beautiful light. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channeled message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. I'm truly thankful and grateful to be here with you again. Bring your intuition to the party, and if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers, and I'd love to do your personal consultation. Go over to my website for all those answers and more information at LPHtarot.com. And with all that being said and done, after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So, Lynn, you made it to the live with us, dear. I see your comment. All right. So if you're here, comment, say something. Let me know your presence is here. If you're just watching, I won't know that you're watching, but I'm glad you're watching anyways. Thank you all for sharing this video. Thank you for coming back yourself. And it's always great to get the feedback of how these readings uplift you, how you feel empowered from them, and how they're benefiting you in your everyday life. Because I do what I do because I absolutely love and adore my brothers and sisters of humanity. And I know that for each one of us that's living in our empowered authenticity, we raise the vibration and frequency for all on planet Earth. So, let's see what we have. We decided to start with the Oracle of Shadows and Light tonight to get our overall energy. So let's see what we have. What's the message? What's the most valuable message that you have at this time, Lord Source God, for the love and peace and happiness? Try. Soplalo. They're like, you haven't done that for a while. Come on, give us your breath of life. Oh, boy. All right, so the card came right out. What is it? Ángel de los Muertos, transitions to the spirit realm. Oh, she's so sad. Maybe that's why I feel like crying. Even as I gave my own little prayer before I started, I had this feeling of emotions come over me, and even throughout the day I felt a lot of emotions. I found myself repeatedly asking the empowering question, is this mine? And so often I heard no, and every time I said no, it would release and it would feel lighter. But I definitely feel like there's some heavy emotions here. I spent a good part of my day, most of the waking hours of the day, I actually was sleeping. I started falling asleep on the sofa, and I was like, no, this calls for my bed. So I brought myself to my bed, and I slept for a good 4 or 5 hours. And I woke up a couple of times just for potty breaks in between, and I noticed, though, every time I woke up, I was very aware of the dreams that I had. So some of you could have been experiencing some similar feelings, and it did come out, I believe it was last night's Tarot in the Shadows message, about needing and feeling the need for more sleep. So, let's all just take a deep breath. I see Jeremy with us. He says, yes, the breath. I thought about it the other day. Hello, Janine, I see you. Yes, take a deep breath, you guys. It connects you, each one of us, to all that is, you know. Air, oxygen, water. These things connect us to source energy. Ángel de los Muertos, I see all the sugar skulls around her. And she's clenching her some beads at her chest. She's got her hand here. So there's definitely some strong feelings here. Feelings of connections to the other side. Card number 16, 1 is the Magician, 6 is the Lovers. 1 plus 6 equals 7. So I just feel like, taking your power back has led to a lot of choices. Maybe some very difficult choices, okay? Janine, thank you for that feedback. She said, you're so spot on with my reading. You're welcome, love. You're welcome, love. I'm glad. And for all of you who did decide to purchase your personal consultations, I'm going to be doing another raffle on the 1st. Everybody who purchases, even if it's just a TikTok or a full-size reading, whatever, your name goes into a raffle for every purchase. And I see that continuing indefinitely, okay? So just beware of that. And it will always be on the download of the 1st of the following month when I pull the raffle for the previous month. So, Ángel de los Muertos, a ver, ¿qué dice aquí? This compassionate, soulful, and most tender of angels has been assigned 2 tasks. The first is to gently collect and gather souls to take home, where they will rest a while before incarnating again. The second is to remove the fear of death and carry away souls who are anticipating sweetness and relief, peace and a deep, restful time before rebirth. Ángel de los Muertos does not obliterate identity at a soul level, but she certainly gently releases the soul from its body, allows the physical body to return to the earth, and invites the soul to a rest before choosing, and in getting advice from her on the next incarnation. Her role is to take the fear out of death, to help you to see it as a transformation and opportunity in new life. She is tender and warm and epic. She is kind and compassionate, and her tears fall as she gathers souls. She can speak to earthbounds and encourages those whose work is done, whose time has come, to come home for a while to rest as they deserve and as the soul needs. She visits those who are left behind with memories and encourages communication and transformative support messages to come through. She knows there is a rainbow bridge between worlds, and more than once a year, most especially on Samhain, the old name for Halloween, All Saints' Days, or on the anniversary of the passing of a loved one, she helps messages from the departed come through with wisdom and guidance for their children and friends who are still with the living. Her love is boundless, but she has laws that she works within. She speaks. I bring you a message from a loved one whose spirit seems to have already departed, but whose physical presence lingers on for now as he or she prepares to depart from this life. I ask you now to acknowledge your loved ones who are resting in spirit or are creating new lives for their souls. You may soon be about to meet a beloved in a new form. I ask you to stay open-minded about the form in which souls can come, and I ask you to be open to the message from the loved ancestors, for they have something to tell you, and it will come to you soon in a vision or a dream or a message during a daydream that will bring such sweet, tangible proof of what some people still call life after death. There is no death. There is only life and resting time and change. Be ready to be comforted and to learn more of the world beyond this world, which is always with you, but is not always believed in or trusted, even when we send messages to you as clear as a flag in the sky. The Ángel de los Muertos' appearance in a reading signifies that you must not delay activating this lifetime's purpose. Her message is not only from those who have passed, but of the truth that you can activate your new life while you are still alive. It is no longer necessary to pass to recreate the life contract and purpose you have. Do not wish to leave in order to start anew. Believe that this life is a constant process of creation and that you are at a point where you can end a pattern without ending this life. Energy is changing, and death is no longer the greatest reshaper. She comes to visit you now, so the fear of mortality passes, and so that you understand you can begin to rebirth yourself into a new life now. So, it's time to activate your life purpose, big time, no delay. Get busy. What's your purpose? Okay, interesting. And they're saying, this is why you've been given the resources that you have, the time, the talents, and the finances. Some of you don't have all three. You only have one. Whatever your resource is, use it towards a purpose. Okay? Also, you don't have to die. You don't have to die to start over again. It's interesting that came out in here, because that was a feeling that I had. That feeling actually came to me probably, I want to say, about an hour and a half before. Very strongly, I wanted to reach out and message that to somebody. I wanted to talk to somebody about it, but there was like nobody to talk to. So I just sat with the feeling and the thought. And the thought was one where it was like, I feel like I'm sitting in this lull, in this, what this talks about, switching from one life to another. It feels like I'm sitting in the middle of what was and what will be. And then when I was thinking that, I thought, but appreciate the power of now. And it was like, but I don't know what the future holds. I know what the past holds. And they said, that's not true. You've been given glimpses into the future. And it was like, you don't know exactly what that's going to unfold like. And that's okay. So there's something here about, you have an idea of what to do. You may not know all the details of how to carry it out or how everything comes together. But you have what you need now to get started on something. Okay. And right here, yeah, remember that day in the car when we told you that you would be speaking in front of stadiums full of thousands and thousands of people? And it's like, yeah, you still haven't spoken in front of thousands and thousands of people, have you? And it's like, nope. But are you not speaking every day? And it's like, yeah. And is it not having a tangible effect in the world? And it's like, yeah. And what they're saying is, you don't know that this is you speaking in front of stadiums of thousands and thousands of people. Okay. So there's something here about, you may feel like you're not doing enough. Stop fucking crying. Would you stop fucking crying? Because you fucking crying and you're making me cry. Just stop it. I want to get through this message. You may feel like you're not doing enough, but you are enough. You are enough. You're enough. That's what's up, girl. You're enough. You are enough. You're doing it. I'm seeing you're doing it while you're making the children food and making sure that they have a safe home and they know that they're cared for, even when they're being little fuckheads. You're doing enough when you're taking care of your patients at work in a loving way, because they're afraid. You're doing enough. You are enough. Stop fucking crying, I said. You're enough. When you process that paperwork for that person, and you know that everybody who comes there, they got some shit going on or they wouldn't be there. You're enough. You're enough. Because you do what you do with the energy of love, of kindness, of compassion. You know what it's like to be in a hard spot. You know what it's like to be in pain. You know what it's like to be hurt. And because you do what you do with compassion, you're enough. So you might say, but I haven't spoken in front of the stadium full of thousands of people. And we say to you that you have. Even when you just sat at the bus stop and you spoke to that one person, and you never saw them again, but when they walked away with a smile on their face. You're enough. You're enough, because when you cook that food, you think to yourself, oh man, they're going to love this food. And you don't even know who's eating it. You never even see the customers. You're just in the kitchen stirring the pots. And the pure positive energy that you put into the meals that you serve, that you cook for these people who will never know your face. You're enough. From the energy that you be, the way you sit, you're enough. You say, but yeah, I wanted to feed the homeless and all I'm doing is standing in this kitchen. Okay, you're enough. You are enough. And the way is opening up even more. And you have the resources. They said, when you take that one plate of food, and you find one person who's hungry, and you feed them, you're enough. You're enough. I see you with tears running down your face. Because you needed to hear and know that you're enough. Because you're always trying so hard to do more. You just want to do the right thing. You just want to do the right thing, for not just for yourself, but for everybody. And you're like, why doesn't everybody just get it? If we all gave somebody a plate of food today, everybody would eat. Stop fucking choking. Stop fucking crying. Somebody says, I didn't do enough and now they're gone. I could have done more. No, you couldn't have done more. You did all you could do while you were there. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. You're enough. You are good enough. Remember, hindsight is 20/20. And it's not to make you feel guilty about what you could have done differently. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. You're enough. Given another chance, you might do things differently, and that's okay. You're enough. Everything that you did before brought you to today. You are enough. Okay. So that seems to be an ongoing and repetitive message, is that you are enough. Can't find my pen, so we're going to use the marker. You are enough. Okay. That could end up being the title because we have repeated the hell out of that. Okay, there's a transition happening. For some, it's a transition from this life to the spirit realm that's happening around you. And I'm even picking up on somebody's energy, and you can sense that you're in the middle of a transition from this realm to the next. So there's some fear in you. Did you do enough? Did you do enough? You did the best you could with what you had. Leave it with love and leave them with love. There's no ending. It's only a new beginning. All right. We're going to use the Dark Goddess Tarot to get some overall energy for our reading today. We have Hecate, okay, with the Two of Fire energy from the Dark Goddess Tarot. I'm hearing be kinder to yourself. You're so hard on yourself. You're not this hard on anyone else who you speak to, but you're so hard on yourself, they're saying. They want me to read this energy from the book. And the Two of Fire. Once I can find it, give me a sec. Okay. Hecate is a mystery goddess. She's the Greek goddess of the crossroads. A Titan, one of the old gods from before the Olympians came to the land of Greece. She may be the only one who survives the war between the gods with her powers intact. In Latin, she is named Hecate Trivia, Latin for 3 roads, because she retains her powers in the 3 realms, heaven, earth, and the underworld. She walks all roads and knows all ways. She is the goddess of the crossroads, for where roads cross, there is blood and power. There are ghosts and opportunity. In Greek, she is called Phosphoros, the light bringer, and Nyctipulos, the night wanderer. She opens a passage. She illuminates the path. Hecate is a psychopomp, a conductor of souls, one who can guide another between the worlds. Hecate, along with Demeter and Persephone, is one of the goddesses of the Eleusinian mysteries, ancient rites of life, death, and resurrection, of seasons of the land and cycles of the soul. When Demeter is frantically searching for her missing daughter, Hecate speaks up to let her know what has happened. Her flaming torches guide the mother through the night. When Persephone is released from the underworld, Hecate lights her way home. When Persephone returns to rule the land of the dead, Hecate goes as her minister and companion. The Eleusinian rites were practiced for 1,500 years and embraced thousands of souls, yet every initiate kept the secret ultimate revelation. Perhaps because the revelation, like the night path, the soul's path, illuminates differently for everyone. Perhaps because mystery can only be experienced, not explained. For some, Hecate's familiarity with the underworld has cast a shroud of fear upon the one who wanders dark ways accompanied by the hounds of Hades. Some name her Queen of Ghosts and Mother of Monsters. The wise know she is called the Goddess of Witches because she walks their walk. The spirits walk between the worlds. When she appears, when next you hear a howling dog, think about the path you are on. Consider how you can take it to a more meaningful, more magical place. When you are at a crossroads and have a choice to make, move toward what you know is true over what you wish were true. Success comes when both intuition and reason are respected and offer equal guidance. Accept the next meaningful opportunity that appears. Trust that if you take the first step, you will be guided to the next. Light 2 candles, set them in front of you. Notice the space between them. Slowly move them apart and see the space between them open up. Do not focus your eyes, but allow yourself to visualize the way ahead opening up before you. You may wish for power, but if you are reluctant to step up and take it, to seize the moment, it will remain mere wishful thinking. Okay. So, how can you take it to a more meaningful, more magical place? Move toward what you know is true over what you wish were true. Success comes when both intuition and reason are respected and offer equal guidance. Accept the next meaningful opportunity that appears, and trust that if you take the first step, you'll be guided to the next. Okay. Seize the moment, or it will remain mere wishful thinking. An opportunity is coming, and it has to do something with your soul purpose, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's an opportunity coming that has to do with your soul purpose. You have the resources, you have the ability, you have the skill. But you're going to have to step up and take a hold of that opportunity. It will be your decision to make. Nothing is forced. It's all opportunity. Will you stand up and take the opportunity? Okay. Whoo-wee, so emotional. I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. Okay. And then I hear, and there's nothing that love can't do. Okay, there's something like, is there nothing that love can't do? I think the lyrics go, and it's something what love can do or something like that. I think those lyrics are skewed. So there's something here about there's nothing that love can't do. Okay, your love for this purpose is bringing opportunity in. They're saying take it. Take advantage of this I'm hearing prime time to act. Okay, all right. Being guided to pull something here from the Divine Energy Oracle. Okay. So you could be feeling like this in-between lull as well. That's because they needed you to have time to rest. It's going to be time for action soon enough. Things are changing. What came out of the deck? Speak up and reevaluate your priorities. What are you being called to speak up about? You have a very powerful voice. What you have to say is meaningful. It matters not only for yourself, but for the others who are hearing it. If you don't speak up, who will? There's something about your purpose in speaking up. I know you're not pleased with the outcome. I heard this. And I feel like this is you saying this to someone in your experience. I know you're not pleased with the outcome. But this is what it is, and we got to make the best of everything that's coming our way. Somebody doesn't want to hear what you have to say. But this is the energy. So, we're going to get into the Hermetic Tarot and see what else wants to come out for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message. Thank you. You finally got yourself together. I don't feel that crying energy no more. Okay. You're good enough. You are enough. You've done the best you could with what you had. I heard Spirit sees that, honors it, recognizes it, and that's why they're sending you more. They're sending you more so you have more to do more with. It said you did so much with so little. Yeah, I hear you did so much with so little. I heard we're excited to see what you're going to do with all this. We're excited to see what you're going to do all this. So there's an increase happening in your life. This increase could be of spiritual receptivity. This increase could be of talents, skills, and abilities, whether they're in the tangible physical world or your spirit world. This increase could be with your finances, with resources like when you were given all that food and you fed so many. How many will you feed now when we give you all this? Okay, that food, they're showing it to me both literally and symbolically. Whatever you did, whatever you had, you may not have had much, but you fed many with it. You nourished many souls with it. So, more is being given to you. What will you do with the more that you're receiving? All right. They're showing me, it could be triggering some fear in you. And that's why they want to talk about it. Because you could feel, your ego makes you feel like you're inadequate, like you're not good enough. But Spirit said you are. That's why these opportunities are coming your way. Spirit said, you did so much with what you already had. And now we're sending more your way. So get ready for an increase. This has to do with your life purpose. This has to do with creating change and being a way shower, a guiding light in the middle of a dark, cold, and frightening night. Okay? All right, let's see, what do we have coming out? What's the message? Show me clearly, please and thank you. Allow my words to speak clearly. Allow me to see it and hear it clearly. The universe is here. The universe is here. The universe talks about a successful completion. The great one of the night time. It says the great one of the night time at the bottom of the deck. And I just talked about being a light bearer, a way shower, a guiding light in the dark night. Yeah. The experience in our society right now for a lot of people feels like a dark night of the soul. It's like a collective dark night of the soul going on out there. And there are guiding lights, and you are one of them. How will you know you're one of them? It's because of the way you move through experiences. You don't let the experiences that are happening out there bring your hope down. You might get confounded and confused at times about the way forward, but you don't let any of it stop you. You continue forward. You continue on your path and in your purpose, and you bring positivity to it. This is what is being called forward from you. Okay. What's crossing is the Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. Five of Swords energy is like sabotage energy. It's arguments, it's challenges, it's difficulties, it's fighting, it's chaos and confusion. And it's like the only way to get to it is to go through it. Like, you got to go through this. You got to go through this. There's a challenge coming up that has to be met. It can't be circumvented. I hear it can't be circumvented. You can't just go around this. Something needs to be done. You can only go past through this period. It's been a 5-year period, and we're right at the middle, I hear. It's a 5-year period, and you're right at the middle. It's a 5-year lull between what was and what is. So now you're at the middle of that, and that's why you feel that. That's why you feel that empty space, like there's something that's supposed to be here, but it's not just yet. And as much as you would like to blink your eyes and say, oh, it's all done now, it doesn't happen quite that quickly in your realm of experience of time. On Earth experience, from the human perspective, it takes so much time. From the divine perspective, it's just a blink of time. It's just in a blink of time. From the divine perspective, the whole existence of mankind is just the last few seconds. So it's just a blink of time from our perspective. But from yours, it seems to take so long. But there is a guiding light. You are the light, or you are meeting the guide. You are the guide, or you are meeting the guide. Somebody's going to be meeting their spirit guide in a vision, during meditation, or during a dream. Let's see what's below. The Five of Wands is below. It's the Lord of Strife. Yeah, there's a collective dark night of the soul going on. Again, hearing that. A lot of challenges and difficulties that must be met. And Tupac come through. Keeping your head up, ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Keeping your head up. If you listen to that song today, there's definitely something here for you. There's a lot of challenges going on right now. You could be, yeah, you're definitely feeling like this. God, I feel like I should be doing something. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what to do with myself. What is this feeling I'm having? It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. What is this I've got going on inside of me? Why do I feel this stress? Why do I feel this pressure? I hear pressure. And it has to do with feeling like you haven't done enough, like there's something more you have to do. If you would begin to get yourself accustomed to knowing that you get the vibe of a thing before it's time to act. You get the vibe of it, what you would call early, ahead of schedule. But in reality, it is about getting you prepared for what's to come. It's about getting you prepared for what's to come. Let's see what's behind you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Lord of the wild and fertile land, with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I heard you could only go so far. You could only go so far in the old energy. And things were much slower. Things were much slowed down. That's why you're seeing so much chaos and struggle around right now. Because things picked up the pace. That's why things were going so slow for so long. Because it was too much. They're giving me friction or tension. Both words? Yeah, both words. Too much friction and tension to do it too quickly. This is a major change that had to happen with time. We needed time to soften the blow. I'm hearing to soften the blow. Okay. All right, what's above you? The Nine of Pentacles. What's above you? Independence. 'Cause I just got to be free. Free. And I just got to be me. Yeah, yeah, me. The Lord of material gains. You gotta be free. You're like, I gotta be free. I gotta break free from the system. Gotta break free from this confusion, from the struggle, from the fights. This is on the minds of the collective. This is on the minds of everyone you meet who's frustrated at the fucking grocery store, at the gas station, at the red light, wherever it is. It's a job, you know what I'm saying, or waiting in line. That's one reason why you're good enough, while you're signing documents, while you're cooking that food, while you're handing out that whatever it is you hand out something all day long to different people who come to that place where you work. But you do it with a little bit of love. And then I hear, just a touch of love, a little bit, just a little bit. With just a touch of love. So there's something magical that happens with your touch of love that you put in everything. You're like, shit might be fucked up out there, but what I do it with love, and I do it well. You've been focusing a lot on, spiritual development. You've been spiritually developing a lot. And you've seen that in your life, your spiritual position has given you so much. You feel like you have so much to give. If only I could find the right place to give it, or more time to give it, or I need this resource to go with it to give it. They said, don't worry, it's all coming in. It's all coming in. Whatever you need is being provided for you. You know that you've bettered your life. And as you sit back and you watch the struggles that are going on out there, and how people are they seem to be doing the same thing over and over again. It's like, what will it take for them to free their mind so the rest could follow? You're like, I know what worked for me. I know what works for me. I heard having a positive mentality and just trusting and having faith. I heard your faith is everything. For someone here, this has to do with a transition, and now you're just like, damn, how do I get used to being by myself? Like, I don't have to be concerned with what somebody else wants. I don't get to cater to them and cook according to their will and their desire and come and go and dress and feel and do and think for them. Now I got to figure out how to do it for me. How do I do it for me? But you have this purpose. And your purpose is something that you do for you because it feels right to you. It feels bright to you. And it feels like, I feel good. I know that I would now. It feels like that. It makes you want to dance, dance, dance when you do this, man. It fucking feels good. You may be thinking to yourself, I'm the only one. I'm the only one. There's nobody here to help me. There's nobody here to support what I do. But I gotta fucking do it because it feels so right. And there's people out here, and they're having struggles and they're having challenges, and they don't know, and they need to know, or they don't have, and I got it. I have the answer. I figured something out. And it might not be exactly the same for you, but here's a clue. I got a clue. Let me offer you this clue. Okay? It looks like the resources are being sent to you now. Whether that's the audience, the stage, the ticket printer, the lighting. What is the components that are necessary for your show with the air quotes? There are some components for you to accomplish your purpose. They're much like putting a show on the road. You know, you're like, well, I still need the lights for my quote unquote show. Okay, well, what is that? Or I still need the stage, okay. Or I still need the right script, or what is it? You have this purpose, and they're now relating to it as a show, for example. There are co-creative components that all work together. We have the sound guy, we got the lights guy, we got the people running the tickets, we got the ushers, got the cleaning crew, got costume, got makeup, got all of these different roles, not to mention all of the actors to make this show happen. Spirit is here showing me that those co-creative elements are coming together now. They're bringing it in. They're bringing it in. Okay. Let's see what's unfolding in this. The freaking 10 of Cups. Man. Can you say dynamic duo? Match made in heaven. You got a star team here. You got the perfect team. This is the fucking Avengers, baby. Yeah. Avengers. Everybody's got their perfect role to play. We've got Hulk Man with all the muscle. Could you carry all those mics and the speakers and, oh, we need these props moved over here. We've got Iron Man who can fly and who can get through all types of shit with his lasers shooting out of his hands. And, in other words, all the different components, they're coming together now. And I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? So it's like, you started off with so fucking little. With the Knight of Pentacles, you started off with so little. But they're like, through much struggle, you leveled up with it, and you did so much to affect change, to fulfill your purpose, to live it, man. You did that shit coming from so little. So they're like, we see you struggling to keep up with the demand with so little. So now we're going to bring more into your life. We're going to bring the co-creative components here for you. There's more coming in. And they're excited to see what we're going to do with it now. I say we because it's not me and it's not you, it's us. It's all of us. Everybody who's watching this reading at any point in time and space, even if this reading ends up on, why are you saying Mars? Even if this reading ends up being by some community on Mars in the year 3031, put it in the comments. Let me know how many views it has. You got the co-creative elements going now. And then I'm hearing the fifth element. The fifth element. They're saying, go watch that show again, Melinda. Go watch that movie again. With Bruce Willis? Okay. Something here about that show, that movie. The fifth element. You have all the co-creative components coming in here for you. For you living your purpose. There's a lot of change. With the sadness and all the fucking wanting to cry that was going on at the beginning of the session. It's like, there's nothing wrong with crying. Big girls. Okay. They can fucking cry. Don't believe the hype. Big girls do cry too. Actually, I saw this post. They want me to talk about it. There's something about, it was like some psychology team. They talked about, don't make fun of people who cry at movies. Don't make fun of people who cry at movies. I was like, see, like, I showed it to my daughter, because when I start crying during a movie, she'd be like, oh, with the waterworks. I'm like, shut up. I'm having a moment. But there's something about the ability to cry at somebody else's story. The ability to cry at a movie. The ability to cry about your own fucking position or anybody else's. It's being tapped into your heart center. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about, kindness and compassion with everything that you do. There's something here about healing that. They tried to tell us big girls don't cry, but that's a lie. That's a lie. There's something here about all that you had to let go of. You release a lot. I'm seeing family members. I'm seeing loves. I'm seeing, ones that have died. I'm seeing dreams that didn't pan out because they weren't in alignment with your purpose. Ideas that you had. Lovers that have come and gone. Loved ones that have passed on. You've let go of a lot to get here. And you could be feeling the lull in the middle of this shifting period. But you're still doing it. And you're doing it now. How are you doing it? What is it that you're doing? You live in your purpose in some sort of way. And it doesn't have to be on a physical, literal stage for thousands to see, because they say it's happening every time you do it, even if there's just one. What you don't know is that the invisible realms have the thousands that are watching in the invisible realms. They want you to continue to speak up. Keep speaking. Do not be quieted. I hear so many have tried to quiet your voice over the years, and that's part of why you've let go of so many loved ones, because they tried to quiet your voice. They thought they knew what was best for you. Turns out they did not, because you just could not stop. Don't stop. Get it. Let's go put some love in it. Okay, that's what I heard. A long time ago, I said, if doing these shows and these recordings on this channel just changes one life, it will have been worth it. Well, we got that message a long time ago. I had gotten an email from a girl who said, when I found your channel, Melinda, I was about to commit suicide. And you spoke to me. And I don't feel like that anymore. And I know I did what I should. So do it some more. Keep going. Okay, so we did one. Now the game is how many can we help? How many can we provide? Some of y'all ain't so fucking hard-headed like me. You don't have to go out here and do some stupid shit to learn the lesson. You learn by listening. Good on you. I'm so proud of you. Don't be hard-headed like Melinda has been. If you hear about it, just learn. Yeah. But there's others out here who, you were the hard-headed one. You learn the lesson. Now what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? Okay. So fulfilling your purpose. Honey, the resources are showing up. The support is showing up in the tangible. You're going to be so happy about it. Don't worry about the struggle of the in-between time. There's a change happening. You're right in the middle of a fucking big period of change right now. But what you need to know is it's happening in the physical, tangible world because it's already happened spiritually. It's already done spiritually. See, if it wasn't done spiritually, it couldn't even get started in the physical, because it's done and it's full in spirit first, and then it materializes into the physical experience. So this change is done on the spiritual plane and is being experienced by us in the material form with all these changes in our society. There is more awareness out there about the things that have been going on and kept secret for so many generations. There's more awareness out there now about the light, about the power of the mind, about the power of your energy, about the power of your focus and your intention than ever before. This is having a huge effect in our society. Huge effect. And the cool part about it is there are still more, at the time of this recording, there's still more who don't know than those who do now. Who do know now. Okay. But that is shifting. They said in 5 years from this recording, that percentage is going to have greatly changed. And by the year 3031, it's going to be a whole different experience for humans, you see. And this is a historical record of the background of how we got there. How did we get there? Because a few grasped onto the energy and held it in times long before we got here, and held it. So little was given, but so much was done with that little. That little is multiplying right now. And again, in your personal experience, this looks like your psychic receptivity, your spiritual connection, your skills, talents, and abilities, and your resources to create. And it's going to be everywhere by 3031. It'll be everywhere. Yeah, we are talking about over another thousand years. I'm well aware of this time frame they're giving me. There will still be an Earth. Don't worry, the Earth is not going to get destroyed. I mean, it shits fucking crystals and diamonds, baby. The world will not be destroyed. It will always be. But the consciousness, people are picking up on this worry and this concern. Consciousness is what is shifting. That's what is shifting. That's why you're seeing the chaos and this confusion in your society at this time. Okay. Two of Swords. The Lord of Peace restored. That's what it says. The Lord of Peace restored. I heard, I have peace like a river in my heart. I've got peace like a river in my heart. Okay. So there's something here about the peace in your heart. This is what you do. So there's this chaos and this confusion. There's this arguments. There are struggles. There are battles happening all around. In your own life too. But you keep the peace in your heart. You bring it to everything that you do, whether it's cooking food, taking care of children, teaching them, or creating art, or shuffling paperwork, or typing numbers into a computer. You bring the peace with your heart. If you could see from an energetic standpoint, you would understand why you are where you are placed physically in your world. Somebody says, oh, I can't fucking stand this job. Everybody here, they're so fucking negative. Why do you think you're there? Do you think that you're there to let their negativity poison you? Or are you there to infect them with the peace in your heart? Ha! Hello, message. What do you really think you were put there for? If everything has purpose, why were you there? If everything happens for a reason, right? Were you put there to have your peace destroyed? No. You were put there to infect them with the peace in your heart. Even in that family situation, where there's so much stress, so much tension, so much chaos going on, so many battles, so many arguments, so much all that, you were put there to infect them with the peace in your heart. Because you are enough. So you can fall if you want to. Somebody else will be sent in. And how do you fall? You allow them to affect you and infect you with their negativity, and you say, fuck this, I'm out of here. Or you stand your ground. Remember, you're the light bearer, the way shower. You are the guide in between worlds. They're living in a dark night of the soul, and you have the ability to guide them right through that, right on out. It's like, come this way. This energy was coming through the show quite a bit a while back, where we're like, the lighted runway, the dude at the end of the runway who's like, land your plane here, keep coming straight, okay, stop, you know, they tell you when to stop. Well, the guides, two wands are still up, guiding the plane in. Let's land it here. Where is here? In love and peace and happiness, because you are the Lord of Peace restored. Infect them with your peace of heart, peace of mind, with your peaceful spirit. You see the struggles, you see the frustrations, you see the arguments, you see the challenges. And you see the way to peace. That's what you're here for. You are the Lord. You're coming through, in your actions are coming through as the Lord of Peace restored. See, in your environment, the Lord of material trouble, 5 of Pentacles energy. You know that you're enough. You're good with what you are. Other people, in your experience, at least one, but I get this on a very macro experience. You know, like this is about a lot. This is about society right here. People feeling not enough, feeling broke, feeling like they don't have enough, feeling like they don't have enough money. They feel like they're broken. They feel like they're challenged. They feel like there's not enough love, not enough money, not enough jobs, not enough homes, not enough time in a fucking day to have enough jobs to pay all these fucking bills I gotta pay. So in your environment, 555 energy, hold on, all the stress happening in your environment is by divine design. The changes are in order. The changes are divinely designed to create a better day. Okay? Yeah. It's a lot of struggles going on out there right now. And you are to have peace in your heart. Stay true in that. And know that you're enough. Even if all you do is you sit in your house all day long and you ain't talking to nobody, but you're in peace in your heart. You know the power of your energy radiates outward, right? Did you know that? You know that the power of your energy is not confined by walls and brick and mortar. Hello, did you know that? I spent my day mostly sleeping, like I said, having dreams. Another part of my day I spent painting, and I definitely spent, I'm a Taurus, so I spent a good part of my day eating, made myself a couple really good meals today. That peace in your heart, without interaction with another human soul, just sitting in your own hidey hole, with a peace in your heart, you generate an overflow of energy that touches others around you. Ones who are within a certain vicinity of your frequency. And that vicinity is different for all of you. It depends on the frequency what you're vibrating. How strong and powerful is your energy? How solid are you in it? How long have you been generating that same energy and holding it and holding it and holding it? Because the more you're holding it and growing it expands exponentially. Yeah, it grows. It grows outward from you. You know, there have been tests. There have been tests done about the power of a negative thought versus a positive thought. They connected people to EKGs, and they can register the strength of a thought, the strength of the thought, the strength of the energy. Low vibrational thoughts have low power, and high vibrational thoughts have high power, baby. Oh shit, they want to go into a little bit of esoterics here for a minute. They're saying in the old energy way, they use a lot of dark energy techniques to use magic and power. And here we teach you how to do that through the higher vibrational way, which makes it more effective and easy to do. But this frequency and that vibration is something that has to be true for you. It has to be authentically true. You can't fake it. You can't fake vibration. Sorry. It doesn't work that way. And you can't jump from the low vibe to the high vibe. Sorry, it don't work that way either. If you think about your vibration as a sliding scale, like a dimmer on a dining room light. The dimmer, you got to slide it up to make it brighter. And so here you are. Your dimmer is set to 10, dude. You are all the way up. It's coming in this way for you. There's ones around you who are set to 5. They don't realize that there's a sliding switch and they can raise their vibration. But just because you're there, they're like, hold on, why is that one shining so bright? Oh, does that mean that I could shine bright like that too? Yes, it does. They might not get it in the moment, but they were exposed to it. Exposure creates awareness. Exposure creates awareness. You ain't fucking lied, because some folks got exposed to some things and they sure learned a lot about it once they got exposed to it, I heard. Okay. Likewise, with this exposure to this high vibration, it creates awareness that there's another way. The whole world's on a fucking pandemic. What are you doing running through this grocery store singing happy feelings in the air? Well, shit, I was happy to be out of my house. It felt like going to the club, going grocery shopping when that was the only thing we was allowed to do. Gas store and grocery shopping, shit, that was a field trip. Come on, kids, we going on a field trip today. Running through the grocery store singing happy feelings in the air. Touching people everywhere. Plenty love in everything. Listen to the people sing. And there's something about People were looking at you like you was crazy. You didn't even notice. You wasn't paying them no mind. And it's the same thing happening now. Yes, the world is more open. As far as I know, the whole world is open. I could be mistaken because I don't watch the fucking news, because what's the fucking point? They gonna do what they gonna do. If it matters, they gonna be a sign outside the motherfucking grocery store, and I'll know. Other than that, my job is to stay in this energy that is pure, positive. And why? Because I have the ability to. There's something here about that is the path of the way shower towards this purpose of yours. So you can sit up here and you can show them a way to go in a downward spiral into nothingness and oblivion if you want, but that's not your path. Oh, that's somebody else's path. Believe it. They say, believe you me. There's somebody here whose job is to gather all those who are on a downward spiral and help them fucking hit their rock bottom already. That's not your job. If you're in tune with this message, you are on an upward moving spiral, honey, energetically. You might come to the same situations time and time again, but every time you do, you're in a raised vibration. It's so you can see how far you came from the last time you were in this situation. You see, your frequency has raised. And in doing that, like, you are the example. You are the example. And the more you raise your vibration, others who have the inclination, it's easier for them too. You may never see them. They may never even speak to you. This is why you are enough. You're raising your vibration little by little every day. And it is a sliding scale, honey. It is a sliding scale. You've come so far. Look at yourself. The difference in who you are today versus last year. Take it back 2.5 years ago. Take it back to 5 years ago. And look at the difference, the huge world of difference of who you are today versus who you were 10 years ago. Do you see it now? How you rose the slider up on your frequency, on your vibration, on your tone of your life. Hold on, you standing in authenticity and empowerment that you previously had not known, but you know it now, don't you? You know it now. Okay. And you know it more in the days, months, and years to come. There's others, they see this. Okay, they see this. They're going through some challenges, through some frustrations. They're having some difficulties. It's a collective dark night of the soul going on out there. Why is it a dark night of the soul during this transition period? Because the lights are out, honey, so you can see the light shine bright. Ha! And that's why your resources and your increase is coming in. Yeah. Because it's time for you to be seen. That's why the lights are out. Turn off the lights. I'm looking for her. No, the song says turn on the lights. We said turn off the lights. They're talking about turning off all these artificial lights. Huh! Oh, shit. They're talking about, now that you're now understanding a lot more about what's been going on the underground with your celebrities, your politicians and such, and you understand the actual negativity and the energy and the abuse that's been going on out there, it's going to help you to see what the light really is. There are times when you'll need someone. I will be by your side. Oh, baby. There is a light that shines special for me and you. Okay. So there's something here about people's having some struggles right now. They feel like they're going without. You are here to restore peace. You don't restore peace by going out. You ain't knocking on doors or handing out flyers and all that shit. It's not like that. This is about the way you exist on this planet. This is about your personal interactions and the value that you bring to the world through that. You bring light. You bring peace. Even if they left you pissed off because you wouldn't fold for them. When they look back and they think of you, they know that you brought light and you brought peace. And when they think of you, they miss your light and they miss your peace. Yeah, they miss getting a piece of being around you. I heard they never slept better when they were around you. They never ate such good food than what you cooked. Except for maybe if their mama or their granny made it. I heard somebody. Mama and granny made some good food. But what else? Your innermost emotions. What's going on inside of you. The Three of Wands. The Lord of established strength it's talking about. But the Three of Wands is like you can sense something big is about to happen. You can tell something big is about to happen. Get your energy up. Make sure you're doing your self-care routine. Keep your vibes up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's going to be... So don't get it fucking twisted here. Bullshit's going to happen. You're going to have that moment where you might get down. When I say keep your vibes up, that means you go through it, you get through it quickly, and you get right back up the fuck where you was, and you keep on going. Some people get it twisted when I'm talking and they think, oh, well, life isn't always peaches. No bullshit. No bullshit. Who the fuck are you talking to? Like, I know there are challenges, but there's a difference in laying down. I heard lay down or get put down. That's what life, some of these challenges does to people. They never get back up. That's the difference between me and you. I don't stay down. I get the fuck back up. I might get knocked down, right? And this is you. This is you. Get knocked down, but I'm finna get right back up and I'm gonna keep on moving. What I'm not finna do is stay in that downward spiral. So you get knocked out by life. You ain't gonna go around the corner and beat your head up against a brick wall. No, you're gonna heal yourself. You're gonna get some medical help if you need it. You're gonna get up, you're gonna take care of yourself. Clean yourself up and move the fuck on. Something big is about to happen and you can sense it. Resources are showing up. I'm hearing they're putting you at the state of ready. Stay ready or you won't be ready. Make sure you keep some clean laundry. You might have to travel soon, I hear. Woo, and the Ace of Cups is the outcome energy. The Lord of the root of the powers of water, it says. The Lord of the root of the powers of water. Oh boy, seriously? Hold on, they want me to go digging for this book, for this deck, because they want me to read from this book. Please be right here. Thank you. Ace of Cups. One moment. I don't think I've ever pulled this book out. Ever. But this is our outcome energy. All right. You want me to read this book for you. So let's see what it says. Ace of Cups. The Lord of the root of the powers of water. The symbol at the upper right hand is Kether in water. A radiant white angelic hand issues from clouds and supports on its palm a large cup from which fountains of clear and glistening water arise. The spray falls on all sides into the clear, calm water below, where lotuses and water lilies grow. The meanings: abundance, fertility, productiveness, beauty, pleasure, happiness, opulence. That's where you're headed to. So like I said, the resources are showing up. Happiness is coming in with the Ten of Cups and you're unfolding, and the Ace of Cups is your outcome. Like, dude, this is about abundance. This is about you overflowing from the highest frequencies. Showing the light. So something's showing up in your life. An increase in your life. To help you overflow. Why? Because in the highest vibration, you show the light. And you're able to look upon this world, and with your abundance of overflow, you're able to give and overflow onto the world around you. We talked about the reach of your auric field, your energy field. The more you overflow, the bigger your reach goes, honey. So indulge in these resources that are showing up for you. You feel like it's going to be a big change. Yeah, it's going to be a big change. The Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. The Lord of perfected work. Well, god dang. You say, I'm not perfect. Well, that's not how Spirit views you. Your work is perfect. Again, they gave you so little before. You had so little before. And what you did with it was absolutely brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant with you. What you did with the little bit that you had was brilliant. So we're going to give you more. We're going to give you more. We gave you one really good skill. Now, because I'm the one channeling the message, of course, they're going to use my personal experience as an example for you. This isn't about me talking about me. This is about me giving you an example. I started out as a little kid with this passion for doing nails. That passion for doing nails has blossomed into a whole bunch of other stuff. What was doing nails for you? You had a passion to do something as a little kid. You did that. Some of you just knew you were going to be a mommy, and you're an amazing mommy. Some of you just love playing cook with your little play kitchen, and now you're a cook. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here, you fucking OCD. You love having your little duster. Oh my God, you loved your little feather duster. And now you take care of cleaning shit up, whatever the fuck way you do this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're a janitor. I don't know. Maybe you're somebody's housekeeper. Maybe you're in charge of a cleaning company. Maybe you own your own cleaning company. You're like, I'm going to go into business and show them how to do this right. My cousin's about to have the best, most glistening houses. I'm going to teach all my employees the tricks that I know and the way to do stuff the best way so it shines and glows. I heard the clean-up woman. Watch out for the clean-up woman because she'll really clean up. No, I'm just kidding. You're like, that's my shit? No, that's my job. Okay, I don't know who you are. Spirit said you had just so little. What we gave you, so little. What you did with it was brilliant. Again, drawing from my own experience as an example for you, a symbol for you. They gave me the talent, skills, and abilities to do nails. I never saw myself owning my own business. And I've been in business now for, since 2008. I don't know, 14 years? Fuck. Since 2008, been independent. But what I found in that was the connections to people. It was a nail business that led to me speaking like I do here. You know, they started developing my intuition as I did the nails. So much developed from that. So they're saying, we gave you a little bit. What you did with it was brilliant. You turned it into more. Somebody here, you got a $10,000 inheritance when your mother passed or your father or somebody passed. You got a $10,000 inheritance. And what you did with that was brilliant because you're still living from it somehow today. Did you spend it on education? Did you start a business? What did you do with it? Did you invest it? You did something with it. They said it was brilliant. That message really wanted to come through for you. They're going to give you more. The spirit realm is here saying you get more because you are enough. You are enough. And with the little bit they gave you, what you did was brilliant. And they're so excited to see with all of this gain coming in, because you definitely have gain coming in the form of money, resources, connections, reach, whatever the resources are that you needed, you felt to grow it, or it's coming in. And what you're going to do with that is going to be absolutely brilliant. Stay in the higher frequency, stay in the higher vibration, whatever your path is. Somebody here, you aren't going to be cooking in somebody else's kitchen anymore. You're going to be cooking in your own kitchen now. And I even see a little walk-up window on the back side of the building for the homeless to come by and grab a plate. And when they grab a plate, they could get a ticket for tomorrow for another plate. Interesting. There's something here about that. There's something here about that. Somebody here, you're doing that. You're breaking ground on something, taking your purpose to another level. Thank you. That's what we have for your Tarot in the Shadows message tonight. It's actually a very beautiful and empowering message. And they said again, it comes out in shadows because you worry. Have I done enough? Did I do it right? What could I have done differently? You did what you could with what you had. You were actually brilliant with what you did, with what you had. So more is being given to you to go out and do more. This is in harmony with being on task with your purpose and guiding with the light that you carry for others to find a way. Are you the first graduate? Are you the first advocate? Are you the first business owner? Whatever it is, you're lighting the way. Are you the first one to tell your story? You're opening the path for others to do it. Are you the first one to conquer depression in your experience? God dang. To conquer that rage, whatever it was, you're showing the way. You figured out a way to do something. I hear innovative. Innovative. Thank you. They're showing me the business I started that didn't work out. It was called Innovation Promotions. Innovation Promotions was the name of my business. It didn't work out. The owner that was partnered with me to make it work, I had the perfect deal set up. I was set to become very, very wealthy, very, very quick off of that business deal with big company. I had the purchaser on one side through contact, and I had the vendor on the other side through contact. The owner was working with me. The deal never went through. All of a sudden, the owner got sick. He died. It was between me and him. We were working the deal. It never happened. That's okay. It wasn't for me to make my money that way. Innovation Promotions is this. This is my Innovation Promotions, honey. We do the innovations here with these mind mechanics. And we promote ourselves, and we promote our humanity, and we promote our purposes, because it's all, if you're attracted to this channel, the golden thread that links us all together is founded on love and peace and happiness. These are the principles, baby. And we don't just claim them for ourselves, but we also live them in our expressions with others, in harmony with the divine. So let's go into your Alpha and Omega messages. Yay! Thank you. What a beautiful message. That's exactly what I prayed for. I said, give me a fire message that everybody needs, okay? And this is what we got. So, from the Guardian Angel Tarot, the Nine of Abundance. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy the quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. Malibu, I got your $10, baby. I got your request. I see you. All right, let's see what we have from the postcard from Spirit. Yep, if you send in 10 for your personal, please do that now. All right. Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. Yep. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. All right, so, what an empowering message tonight. Let's go ahead and get an answer from Malibu. She wants to get a general weekly message, but I'd love to see her And I see 10 from Janine. Thank you, Janine. So you guys, thank you so much. From Malibu and Janine. Okay. So Janine, put your question in the comments, baby, and I'll do yours next. So, yeah, if you want to get it in, you clearly still have time. Okay. So I'm going to do these for these two ladies. All right. So what did you get from the general? What I want you to go off about your purpose in the comments. Like, let me know, what's your purpose? What are you doing? What is it that you came to earth to do that lights your soul on fire and lights the light for others? Okay. All right, I didn't see your yes or no, so let me just go into the Cash App directly, my love. I'm glad you put that in the comments. So Malibu has 2 actually, and it only showed 1 in my immediate. Yes, I'm finding it, love. Okay. Will I have to serve jury duty on the 15th? Yes or no? Okay, let's do that first. 1 card fell. Jury duty, yes or no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, you will not have to serve jury duty on the 15th. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. And then your other one is a general weekly message for you. I got your 10, Janine. Put your question in, love. Put your question in, babe. I saw it. It came through in my notifications. All right. So now we're going to do for Malibu a general weekly message. What's the most valuable message you have for Malibu for the week, please and thank you. All right. Okay, you have 3 cards, 5 cards coming out. Oh, shit, okay. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. Okay, so leading up to the week, you've been minding your fucking business, baby. That's what I see. You've been minding your business, okay? Moving forward, you know that you're moving into a positive energy. You're absolutely right. Okay. And your cards, let's see. We have the Lovers, the Moon, and the 4 of Wands. And then we have the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. General for this week. Unexpected decision comes to you. Do you want to start something? Unexpected decision comes to you. Do you want to start something? This is about something that you have wanted to start, is the way I'm seeing it. And what I'm seeing is, first off, okay, so Lovers, you have a choice coming. The Moon is telling me, is something unexpected? I'm seeing a couple of different things come out. Somebody from your past, fucking hate these messages. Somebody from your past reaching out. You've been standing your guard against this person. The only way you're going to get this person to stop fucking trying to reach out to you is to just hear them out. What you resist persists, what you embrace you can erase. The only way to erase this shit is to embrace it, is what I hear. But there's something else here coming out about the end of the week. And it's like, what you invest in is paying off. Yeah. Your investments are paying off. So what is this investment? You've been investing your time and your energy into something here. Something about the house. It's interesting because what they're showing me is there's somebody who wants to contribute. There's somebody who wants to give something that is valuable, that is helpful for you. You have the choice to accept it or not. I hear you could be accepting it, but leery about strings being attached to it. But literally what's being said is no strings attached. No strings attached. It's meant for you to have it. Hold on, another card came out here for you. I love that this is here because it's the Star card. I'm telling you, this is a gift that's meant for you. Something really good is coming to you because of your kindness, because of your generosity, because you've been continuing to invest in this. You've been continuing to invest in walking away from the bullshit that is none of your fucking business, minding your business, going towards your purpose, going towards your happiness, going towards your goals. They don't want to tell me too much about it. This Moon card is like, it's something that you don't know about. They don't want you to know about it. It messes with the element of surprise. Is it happening on the 6th day? And I hear yes. So the 6th day from today, something big, it's the Star. It's destined, okay? And there are no strings attached to it. It feels like this. It feels like you're going to be receiving a gift from someone. It's something that you really want. It's something that's really going to benefit you. It's meant for you. It doesn't obligate you to do or be anything for anyone else. It's just coming to you because you fucking deserve it. And it has something to do with either the house. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing house energy. And what I want to say is about moving you forward in your path. Moving you forward in your path. That's what I have for you, baby. Sorry I can't get more details about it. I'm not getting more details about it. They're saying, remember to say yes, please, and thank you. And don't say, oh, no, you don't have to do that. Because that's what I'm seeing here. They don't want you saying, oh, no, you don't have to do that. That's okay. You don't have to do that. Don't fucking put your hand up and block your blessings. You got some blessings coming your way. It's destiny. It's fate. It's a blessing. God is sending this to you through the hand of somebody. You bet to say yes. I heard you. Bet to say yes. All right. She said, that's okay. A surprise is a surprise. Yes, thank you. Because that's what it is. It's good. It's coming from the hand of somebody. It's coming to you. And it's supposed to come to you, okay? Supposed to come to you. It's by divine design that it comes to you. Just as you give, as you've given, as you've been, as you deserve, and you open the path, you're receiving. So remember to say yes, please, and thank you. Not, oh, no, you don't have to do that. When you catch yourself fixing your lips to say that, check yourself. Because you're supposed to receive this. Okay. Janine, what are my psychic abilities, please? What are Janine's psychic abilities? You're welcome, love. She said, thanks, taking all the blessings. I know that's right, baby. Take your blessings. I heard, take your blessings right to the bank. Okay, take your blessings right to the bank. It almost feels like, is somebody going to pay you back what they owe you with interest type of shit? What is Janine's psychic abilities? Janine wants to know what is her psychic abilities. Let's see what comes out for Janine. What comes out for Janine? All right. What is Janine's psychic abilities? They said pick up the rest of the deck first, Melinda. Okay, there's something there about picking up the rest of the deck first for you. The 5 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Janine, you have an uncanny ability to see where people are putting their love, their trust, their hope into situations that they should be walking away from. You're going to be really good at counseling couples or people through breakups, stuff like that, because you can see the pattern real easy. You can see the energy real easy between people who are trying to hold on to things that they should be letting go of, is what I'm getting. Release, energy, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They said you've developed this really well because you've had to learn to do this so much in your life. So you have ability to help people figure out how to what they need to let go of, what burdens they're carrying. I'm hearing your psychic abilities will be greatly used in some sort of counseling position where people are telling you what is going on with them, and you're able to point out things that they haven't been able to see for themselves, that burden them, that make them feel weighed down. They make them feel stressed out. They make them feel sorrow. and helping them to process it, to efficiently release it, to move on. That's what I have for you. So, I'd like to get some feedback on that. How's that work for you, love? All right, it looks like we're complete today. Let me just give it one extra look over. It looks like we have completed. Just double checking. Yep, looks like we're complete. So, yeah, with all that being said and done, so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence and to be of assistance with those tonight. Okay, so until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks.